Hello everybody, this is Saint Charts. It is Saturday the 30th of November 2024. Going to start with gold, and this one here, I've got a red box zone down here now because originally we thought we were going to have a wave 3 up into that blue box, which indeed happened, and we thought we'd get a pullback, which is just started. And for me, I think we could see trading down into this red box zone here at 2,467 to 2,398. So if I just get rid of that line there, so this is what I'm expecting to happen. I think we're going to go down to there, which obviously has happened, and then a push down to there before we make a push up in our wave 5, which is the final leg before we get a bigger corrective move. Alternatively, of course, there could be another path that follows here. We could have this downside here, we could get a bit more of upside, and then get a sort of another push down and sort of make a higher low than what I'm expecting there. But for me at the moment, that's sort of my preferred route, is down to this red box zone, but see how this corrective play moves out over the coming sessions. So that's gold. Silver for me is another one which we called pretty well, although for me I'm still expecting this blue box here at 36 to sort of 41.09 to come into play. So for me, just wait to see what happens here. I think we've got a bit of RSI divergence there, so things looking good. Hopefully we can see a push higher over the coming sessions and in towards this blue box zone. So see how that one unfolds. Next one I'm going to do is PRE, because I said I did it last week, but I actually missed it off. But this is the one where we gave sort of down here in a prior podcast at a sort of 18-19 pence zone. Said we thought we were going to head up to this red box at 31.8 to 35.6, which indeed it did. And this week, obviously, it's made a big corrective move down. So for me, that's one to see. Wait for that corrective move to play out before considering another entry. So that's PRE. Next one I'm going to do is ATM, and this is another one that we've called extremely well. We called it up here at sort of 4 or 5 pence level. Said we thought we would head down to this lower blue box. I thought we might see a bit more support at sort of 272 to 293, but we didn't. So this 256 sort of area that we've been in there, and then we've got a massive candle up on Friday. And for me, hopefully that can be the start of the bulls run up. Sort of longer term, it's got a much higher target there. It's sort of 10.95 to 13.2 pence if it sort of breaks this 8.72 pence level. But for me, let's see how this recovery takes a fold and see how that one plays out over the coming sessions. But ATM so far doing pretty much as we expected. CNR is the next one, and this one here, again, great call from us. We said that this blue box zone at 20 pence to 18.65 is where we would see reversal, and indeed we did. It's one now for me. I'm just going to see how that plays out. Obviously, it needs to break this 25 pence to sort of push a bit higher. But for me, I'm just waiting to see what happens with that. No price targets at present. Cornish Metals is my next one, and this one again we've called pretty well. We said down here to sort of 6 pence level that we thought we were going to push up and hit 10p, which it did. And for me, it's had a bit of a pullback, a bit of a consolidation. And for me, if we can break this prior high now at sort of 10 pence, hold above, should give us 12.25 to 13.55 pence. And I've got a longer term target there. If I just flip to the weekly here, and I think that we could see over the coming mid longer term sort of 28.3 to 34.6. So Cornish Metals looking really good. Next one I do is OMI, because this is another one that we've called really well. We said that we thought we were going to get a reversal at this blue box zone at 2.8 to down to 2.26, which it has, and we're sort of trading at 4.7 pence. So everybody who took that has done really well done. But for me, if we can sort of hold above sort of 5.3 pence, close above that should give us 6.4 to 7.44 pence. So OMI, another great call. Next one to do is GBP, and this one here, another pretty good call. I mean, we called the tops there back at 0.3, and I thought we were going to get a reversal from this 0.21 to 0.2 pence level. Sort of fell down to sort of 16.55, didn't it? But even so, we bull stepped in, and we've had a couple of great sessions during the week, sort of hitting as high as 0.32. And for me, sort of hold above this 0.34 pence level should give us this red box here as a safe target initially. I think think of 0.42 to 0.5 pence. So GBP looking pretty good. Next one I'm going to do is Hex. Not had a great week, has it? Didn't have the best of news out, and that was one where we gave this grey box reversal zone, which was spot on, and we said that this red box zone here to 26.8 to 29.2, which again was spot on, but then obviously the bad news fell, and we didn't break that prior high, so we've gone down. And for me, price is just trading in this blue box zone here at 14.6 to 10.9 pence. So I'd expect a reversal from there, and hopefully, if it can break this prior high, it sort of hold above 28 pence, should give us 32.4 to 37.6. So that's Hex, one that needs a bit of research, I think. But there we go. DGI is my next one. This one here, I had this red box zone hit 0.10 to 0.09, which it did indeed hit, and we called that correctly again from this blue box. So another spot on call from us. Obviously, it overshot quite a lot, didn't it? But a lot of selling kicked in, and we're back in the red box. So for me, I'm waiting to see what happens there before deciding where to head next. So that needs a bit more trading history. Pan R is the next one I'm going to do, and for me, another great call from us. We called it down here to sort of 16 pence level, and I thought that this grey box zone would be a bit of turbulence, which it's receiving, but for me, I think the next point of call is if it can sort of break this prior high and hold there, I think it's the pretty good entry zone around this 24 pence level. It should give us a safe target of around 31.25 to 33.8, and then longer term I've got a much bigger target there, sort of 49.6 to 59.2, but let's see how this initial move unfolds. So that's Pan R. GDR is my next one. And for me, this one here, I think that, for me, I would expect a reversal from this blue box zone here at 1.996 to 1.778. And hopefully then once we've hit that load up in there, and hopefully we can head towards this red box zone here at 3.265 to 3.60. That's GDR. Next one I'm going to do is THG. Just because it's another great call. I had this blue box zone here, but I had this this blue line at 40.38 pence, and indeed we hit that, and it started to bounce. So it's just sort of poking its head above the blue box. I don't really have a sort of target on that, but anything sort of 70-80 pence, I would have thought would be achievable on that one. CHG. Next one I'm going to do is ECR Minerals, another one that's had a really bad week, and we sort of said that we thought we were going to head trade up to this 0.478. I think I covered it off last weekend, to 0.54, which it didn't quite hit. They had a placing, and for me, they were always going to place. These companies do need cash. Anybody who thinks that they don't needs their head looking at. But for me, I think the initial target here, just get rid of that thing there. Is fill this gap at sort of 0.41. Obviously, once it's cleared all the placing shares, and for me, if it can sort of break and hold above sort of 0.44, should hopefully give us this red box zone target here at 0.54 to 0.612. So that's a potential near bagger, isn't it? So ECR Minerals. Next one I'm going to do is GGP, because it's another great call, and we said that we would expect a reversal from this red box zone here at 5.62 to 5.24. I wasn't quite expecting it to be such a fast mover, but there we go. It's got a massive amount of shares, but for me, hopefully if it can keep on going, should hit this red box zone here at 8.49 to 9.46, but see how that one unfolds. Next one I'm going to do is Firing, because this one's having a good week as well. We thought this is one where we gave a red box zone where we thought we'd get a bit of turbulence, and this reversal zone at 4.77 to 4.51, which was again spot on, and for me, I think the next point of call, I think we started our next leg up, and for me, I'm expecting trading to go up to 7.68 to 8.52, although could stretch much higher, because if I'm going to flip over to the weekly, and this really is my target, I think we're going to see sort of all-time highs here. I think we're going to head up to 13.4 to 16.2 and possibly up towards 20 pence, hopefully on this leg up. So, Firing looking pretty good. As long as they can keep the momentum going with news. So that's Firing. Next one I'm going to do is THX. And this one is here. For me, the price here is in a blue box reversal zone, 17 pence to 17.7. It's going to be interesting to see how this one unfolds because, we've had a clear sort of two waves here. If I just get my thing to work, so 1, 2, 3 wave move. Hopefully that can continue a bit higher, which would be really bullish. However, if it starts to make its way down, that would be quite bearish in my opinion. And if it breaks below this 14 pence, it's going to give us this red box down here, 11.6 to 10 pence. However, if it can keep it momentum going, break this prior high here at sort of 19.5, hold above, we'll give it a bull's target there of 24.2 to 27 pence. So which way does it go? We shall see. Next one is GMD, Gem Diamonds, I think it is. Yep. And this one here, I had a blue box reversal zone here, which was spot on. It did bounce. It's sort of 13.85. However, it didn't hold. And for me, I think this one's heading down to this blue box down here at 8.36 down to 6.86. Hopefully, it doesn't break this prior low. So I think I doubt it's going to drop below sort of 7.6. So probably around 8 pence level for another push higher. But see how that one unfolds. And the last one I'm going to do for today is AXL, and this one is in a blue box reversal zone, so at 23.6 to 21.7. hopefully bulls can step in and we can see a next push up, break this prior high and head up to this red box zone here at 37.2 to 41.1. That's me for this weekend. Have a great weekend everybody, see you again soon.